caught out, she has a free escape button and can still dish out enough damage before the rest of the team comes crashing through.
That is true. Ordinarily, in these circumstances, Loyi would be the go-to team because if you want to create chaos in a team fight, what better than the yin-yang reaction? But as you mentioned as well, Lilia has a free escape button in her ultimate black shoes, and I think Orange realizes that Reborn has a lot of catch, and speaking of catch, Mom getting caught out here. Flicker going to be used. Jeet Kune Do trying to get away, but that is going to be first blood going to Mon.
Just a lack of understanding of these matchups here. They really need to know these better so they don't give these first bloods away. But now Reborn with a little bit of an advantage on their side and first blood under their belt. They're going to continue on the pressure here. I mean, this should give them more than enough confidence to start pushing into enemy territory. Like, you can see that Isha, he's getting information on where exactly they're going to try and slow down Daedalus. Did he take that? Wait, no, Daedalus got him. Isha forced the flicker on out of there. Kuja trying to respond. Here comes Zakis. Vengeance has already been put up, but I think this is going to be another kill as Mon. He's trying to get on over here, but they're not going to continue chasing him.
Looks like Kuja will be able to escape there, but the last can be said. Oh, Esha, he's going to get taken out. The Barat is going to find his life down, but Dallas, oh my god, that's going to be... Okay, they're going to be able to get Kuja out from there, but Neo and Dallas surviving on the tiniest slivers of HP I have ever seen.
Wow! I thought that was going to be so huge for Reborn. Like, that was such a free fight, but the way that Orange kind of maneuvered around it and able to chain their CC together, ooh, really put the stopping power in. Now, Mom taking so much damage coming in from this revamped Matilda. It's frustrating. Zakis zones him off, and now he puts him at 1 HP, forcing him to retreat back. Oh, no, Zakis is going to try and cancel it. Nope, he doesn't. Okay, thank goodness.
It looks like he will be able to get out there, but Reborn, as you mentioned earlier, they have the Baxia, they have the Matilda, they have Bruno. On top of that, they're playing the Barats in a sort of early game tank support pressure kind of position, which means that their early game right now is being very oppressive in comparison to Orange Esports, where many of their characters require a little bit of items before they can scale up. Esha getting caught out. The deadly catch looks like he will be able to catch with the Daytona's welcome. He's gonna stun Mom against the wall. In the meantime, Zakis gets caught out on the side. It's gonna be a double kill for the Yisun Shin on the side. What? But he will lose his life. The man of Matilda gets the kill.
What? Mom just one-shots him. Like, I thought Yushu should have been okay. It's like, okay, maybe he's down a level. It's not that big of a deal. He's got 75% of his HP, but Mom just absolutely destroys him. He looks like he took the magic worship this time round, and my goodness, this is a really particularly interesting game. I mean, the fact that they're doing a couple of small... Oh, wait a minute. No, he should be okay. He still has... Lilia still has his ult. But, like, the fact that they used aim as a way to kind of deal with Min down on bot side instead of sending in Kuja. Like, Kuja was going to get abused no matter what, but this changes it. Daedalus, he's going to get caught out here in mid. He's going to flicker right on top in the blood. Oh, he's going to secure that kill and aim. There's literally nothing he can do as the rest of Reborn Esports just shutting down this river line.
We mentioned earlier that Reborn tends to have a little bit of difficulty dealing with the early game. Well, looks like they're completely reversing the roles here. Zach is doing a lot of damage to aim. Gonna eat that flame shot. Mountain Chakra coming out, but the Baxia will probably be fine. Mom coming in. Looks like he's trying to find something, but it looks like he won't be able to continue engaging on that.
Yep, they just pushed them away, and now they're gonna try their very best to kind of situate themselves for the next objective. It's gonna be 15 more seconds until the turtle comes back up. So Reborn, they're gonna look for mid-bottom control for now. Like top side, like okay, fine. Isha, you just have to hold. Oh, you just have to hold, and that's what Isha is designed to do. Just not interact with the wave. And Bane, he's got some great pushing power, but at the end of the day, he's not gonna get through Isha.
Oh, Mom, getting caught out once again at the turtle pit. This is going to allow Reborn some space to get the turtle. Kuja looks like he wants to contest this, but there's just way too many members of the enemy team here that will be able to secure the turtle for Akim.
Yep, with the turtle under their belts, they can look to try. Actually, they could potentially dive this unless, I mean, Kuja does have the vengeance, but again, it doesn't really matter here. It's only it's 4 minutes 45, and now the full engagement coming in. Kuja's looking for an opportunity with the molten size to get on top of Akim, but that's not enough. Zakis caught significantly out of position, gets kicked out of his revitalize, and that's going to be a kill going over to Orange Esports, evening up the score to 5-5.
Unfortunate for Zakus, but I think they will definitely take that trade in exchange for losing the Bruno, who almost got caught out if not for the guiding win from the Matilda here. Reborn Esports definitely playing their early game advantage very clearly. Kuja jumping onto Min, but guess what? Esha's here. The Barats is here to casting the Tona's welcome. Will be able to stun him against the wall, but will they be able to follow up? That's going to be a lot of regen coming out from Tamus, and it looks like he will be able to escape from that.
Ah, darn. Min, he could have gone back in to try and secure the kill, but I think it was risky. He was pretty low on mana, and I think even if I was in that situation, I probably would have recalled as well. So, really, really small margins here.
So far, I am really liking Reborn Esports' draft right now. They have very strong early game pressure. They're able to put a lot, constantly invade the side of Orange Esports, but they do also have scaling options in the Bruno, in the Alice, in the Barats as well. So they actually have things quite secured here if they're able to continue putting on this kind of momentum. Oh, it looks like they're going to be able to catch the Bane. That's going to be a shutdown from the Bruno. Will be able to eat some takoyaki tonight.
Ooh. Boy, that is a painful death there, because you can see Neo like clearly knowing like, okay, I'm in a really bad position and I do want to defend it. At that point, just give it up, and now Puja gonna be the next to try and go down, but Isha, he's gonna flicker on out of there when he sees the reinforcements coming in from the side of Orange Esports, but topside getting heavily pushed in here. Literally every objective on the map being claimed by Reborn Esports.
They definitely can see that Orange Esports will scale a little bit more once we reach the mid-game. They're going to be able to do a lot more damage, so Reborn is definitely trying to delay this as much as possible. Jumping into the back line, the flicker is going to be expended. Min is going to be able to get out of there.
Ooh, holding their position now. Isha looking for information and just zoning out Daedalus from all the Daytona's welcome. He lands it, and now collides it against Mom. Can they get the double kill? No, they don't. Mom is able to flicker on out of there, but wow, Reborn Esports just not letting Orange do anything this game. They have developed a 5k gold lead 7 minutes into this game, and there is no objective that Orange Esports can really hold on to. Kuja!
What are you doing here? He's gonna get caught out. That is he's not getting out of that.
No way he's getting out of that. That is just unfortunate. The map just being completely shut off for Orange.
There's just so much mobility coming from Reborn side. They have the Baxia able to roll around the shield unity. They got the flowing blood as well. And Matilda just being really fast. Going to be able to do some damage here to Mom as well. The buffs, not really buffs, I guess adjustments to Matilda recently. Which it made his skill do more damage. However, it is able to aim minions. However, this means that when there's no minions around, you need to look out, because that is going to be very painful.
Yeah, this is a struggle. Looking at the items, looking at the items here, it's not looking good for Orange for sure. Reborn definitely has finished so much more here. Finally, the necklace of Durance being purchased by AIM, that's going to be very necessary. Neo is probably also going to need one, and Kuja definitely needs a halberd at some point as they look to hold on. The Toys Boy Sans gets pulled on over, but now here comes, they get on towards Neo here, and Zakim pulls on forward, they get it, and they just pull away. They're not going for more, they're not greeting out.
The fact that Reborn has two frontliners in the form of Baxia as well as the Barats, and on top of that, they have Min playing the Alice as well, means that they are completely able to separate the fight. Orange wants to create chaos on the battlefield, but it is very difficult to do so when there's these three incredibly durable picks coming out from the opposite side.
Oh my goodness, like how do they chunk through that? Like they've slowed down Daedalus to the point where he can't really catch back up into the game. He's level 10 to Akim's level 2. 2 levels down is already pretty significant. The stats you get, the extra ability damage that you achieve at the same time, like unless Orange has a dedicated way to slow down the game, like with a Benedetta arguably, and I think Kuja is trying to do that too, I don't think it's going well. Oh no.
Jumping straight in, going to engage under the tower, and Reborn just going in. That's going to be a killing spree for the Bruno, going to be able to claim the kill there. Mine getting quite low thanks to the tower, but they're going to be able to dive. They're going to be able to take the tier 2, as well as yet another member and another mega kill for Bruno. Akim going to be claiming names and taking towers here.
They are just taking heads one by one. 6 kills ahead of the competition. The 10k, ho-ho! 10k goal lead at 9 minutes into this game. Reborn are in full control. Min just buying a Holy Crystal as well. He is a big boy.
Orange is just not really getting the space they need. They are an adaptable and stable team, but Reborn is just pulling the rug out from under their feet, not giving them any footing, any foundation in this game at all to scale up their cores, and it's really showing that Reborn, they had the right idea coming into this draft.
Yeah, I mean, they wanted to play an early game composition that scales, and they got two of which they got one of the heroes who do exactly that, and another secondary backup in the Alice who plays that safe lane. And the same goes for Isha. But when you pair that up with a Matilda, and the fact that Orange Esports had an unorthodox draft, it just added to Reborn's current winning strategy.
Taekwondo lands on Zakas, but Mom is the one in trouble, taking a lot of damage. Deadly Cat's going to be expended. Going to hit Zakas and Akim, doing a fair bit there, but they're not going to be able to follow up on it because, as you mentioned, now it's an 11k gold lead. I don't think we've seen a gold lead, a network difference this large in a very long time.
For sure. Like, it is going to be a slow roll, but now the Lord is coming back up. I mean, Reborn could look to maybe bait out a fight against Orange here, but I don't think Orange is going to be gutsy enough to stick their neck out for the Lord just yet, especially since this is just the first one.
The problem here is that ordinarily when you have a draft that consists of many durable heroes such as the Baxia, such as the Barats, the Alice as well, you normally expect them to excel in the early game but scale off a little bit towards the late game, especially against a comp like Orange that has characters such as the Lilia, such as the Bane, such as the Yi Sun Shin as well. But Reborn, they realized that just been continuously placing pressure to prevent that farm from coming in. Kuja gonna get caught out here, and I don't think there's any chance for this Tamas to get out. The Tona's welcome, going to secure the death of Kuja in the bottom lane.
Yeah, that's Toys Poisson's just ensuring that even if he pops his ultimate, it's essentially useless here. And there really is no win condition for Orange Esports unless they're able to cut the wave with either the Choke, who has the mobility, or somehow Kuja is able to find that space. But with the Lord Empowered minions coming crashing from mid as well as bottom, Zakas here to zone them out. And here comes mid. He's already engaging hard with the Flowing Blood. But wait, they find a pick on towards Zakas. It's not looking too great overall, but they're trading 1-for-1. Can it go even better than this? 2 go down. 3 are gonna go down. That's 4 kills going over to Reborn as they end this game in good fashion.
Honestly, that was just clean. That was some clean Mobile Legends gameplay.